Hello, hi, I hope you're good wherever you are. Welcome to the tribe. Please remember to subscribe to become part of my tribe. Shitsunzusho Emina, and this is Film News. Top stories today. Despicable Me 4 takes first place. We have an exclusive interview with the director, DOP, and writer of He Is Not Ready. We also get a chance to chat with one of the cast members. Let's get into the news. In the South African box office, Despicable Me 4 takes first place in its opening weekend, with the Garfield movie kicked to 6th place. The top 4 movies are Despicable Me 4, Inside Out 2, Bad Boys Ride or Die, and A Quiet Place Day 1. In film news exclusives, we got a chance to talk to director, writer, and cinematographer of He Is Not Ready, Tebogo Mogale. Here's how the interview went. What inspired you to include the African proverbs and why?
We included those in post while editing. So it wasn't the initial idea, it came afterwards in post. But we thought it would help the theme of the film. And also explain a little bit Tabo's journey, but also to help us transition acts. In the beginning, we introduced Nyala Unyele, which is a common phrase.
Yeah, that one is the hard one.
That one. Let's use loosely, but it helps to explain Tabo's mindset.
How was the casting process? And would you say casting or rehearsal got the actors to immerse the characters like that?
In an independent production, it's difficult to have time for rehearsal. Some actors are coming off of telenovelas and they have very limited time. So you don't have your cast there for a long time. So you have to make sure in the beginning. But what we did, or at least what I did after the casting, I gave them all a detailed brief of the characters. So backstory, everything. So that they knew up front, at least in their own time, they could at least already start understanding where the character's coming from.
How did you come up with the perspective? You know, the perspective where they are brainstorming and you see them from lower, them gathering together, and also just showing the imagery of their thoughts.
A lot of that I borrow also from a director I like following.
Yes.
Name is J. Edgar Wright. He does that very well. So he'll set up a scene where the characters come together to think about a concept and then take us into the mind of what those ideas are. So that one is a bit of borrowed expertise. They say creatives, a good creative skills.
What was going through your mind when you got to do cinematography of this film?
For me personally, I think more first after writing as a cinematographer, and so I'll start starting writing angles, and I know this is going to be a close-up, I know this is how I want it, and fortunately one of the guys who works with us is a storyboard artist, so I can send those notes immediately, and he can start fashioning, drawing out the scenes. So in my lens kit, I knew I'm only going to use 3 lenses. I don't want to go wider than a 24 millimeter, and I don't want to go closer than an 85. So I had a 24, a 50, and an 85.
Oh, that was amazing. I have to say I love the movie, and thank you very much for your time. We also got a chance to voice chat with Danachca. Here's how the interview went.
The first question is, how did I channel the character and what reference did I have? So as soon as I was told about Vanessa, she came across as a very powerful person. She seems like someone who likes to be in control. She likes to control the narrative. So I referenced a character that I played in a Shakespeare play. It was King Lear, and I played Goneril. Goneril is one of King Lear's 3 daughters, and someone who is not afraid to do whatever it takes to get what she wants, because she's just used to getting what she wants. What I'd like people to take away from my character is probably to have a moral code and moral ethics that you stand by especially when it comes to personal values. I don't think it's a good idea to just all willy-nilly give away or give yourself away to someone or want to pursue someone who you can see is, they have their own problems. Like, don't involve yourself in other people's situations just to exude or exert power and control.
In the cinema this week, there's only one movie that I want to recommend to you. The title of the movie is Lilly. Lilly is a dramatic feature about a poor Alabama tire factory worker whose singular goal is to lift her family into the middle class.
That company took advantage of me, like so many companies are taking advantage of their workers.
You knew you were being paid less than your male counterparts. You waited to retire before suing.
Do you really believe I chose to work 20 years knowing I was being cheated and discriminated against just so I could wait to sue? Does that make any sense in this world?
I hope you have enough news and movies to keep you busy until next time. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to become part of my tribe. Yes, sir.